Hey, what's up, everybody, and welcome to part 4. The journey has been quite a bit knowledge intense journey, I hope so. But then people are getting more smart, and I got a lot of feedback, comments. Then people are knowing what they have to do, and also thank you guys for all the support that you have shown. Well, guys, in part 4, we will be discussing about how to measure the sprint's progress and some other small details. But then all total there are 6 parts, so almost 50% is complete, and then little bit more, and then you guys are free. But then overall, I am proud of myself that I am creating future product owners or future Scrum Masters. Well, this is it. This is what it is, Scrum. You don't have to read lengthy books or 100 pages of PDFs to be a Scrum Master. But then Scrum knowledge is very basic, and then with that, you just have to be like little bit smart in implementing, and then you are experienced, and then yeah, it's easy peasy to work as a product owner in the future. Okay, in part 4, we will be discussing about definition of done. We discussed little bit in the past, but then about the increment and commits. So definition of done are formal description of deliverables with quality. It is what you deliver. It is not definition of ready. It is definition of done. Done means done. The work that is done and that is usable and that is delivered to the company for value. Well, a product backlog has a list of works, and that list of works are done to get the definition of done. There are a lot of text, but then it is for you to read, and then for me that either you can be organized in your works or disorganized, like these 2 photographs that I have. Organized means you have a product backlog, you know what to do, teams are aligned, the coordination meetings are happening good, no confusion about roles and responsibilities, and then it's like the architect has done the drawings, and then the construction manager is executing the projects accordingly. But then if you're disorganized, then there is always discussions, confusion, people are fighting, friction, overlapping of works, and there is chaos. So rather than Scrum, you are always screaming, and rather than Agile, you are fragile. The increments has a single definition of done. Very important to remember from exam point of view. It is defined by the organization, and the Scrum team must follow and further could adapt. So, but it is defined by the organization in a collective discussion. It's not that somebody is telling you what to do. Collective discussion, what needs to be done. Collective discussion, which skills and what is available in the team and what could be done. It's a joint effort. No one is taking a decision for you. Everyone is sitting together, everyone is taking a decision collectively, and that will turn out to be a fruitful output. Okay, then as I discussed in the past, that there are certain techniques how to measure a sprint's progress. So there are 3 techniques, that is burn down technique, burnt up technique, and then cumulative flow. We'll go one by one, easy peasy to understand. Maybe you can do it, maybe you can implement it, or may not require to implement it, but then product backlog is more important than this one. Okay, so burn down technique. Down, remember the word down, it means something is going down. So what is going down in a sprint or in different sprints? Like this one is sprint 1, this one is sprint 2, this one is sprint 3, this one is sprint 4. In a Scrum, you decided in the beginning that there are 60 works to be done, or the work breakdown structure, or the number of rows for the works to be executed, like bring in the data engineering, clean the data quality, prepare the analytics, prepare the report, something like that. For an example, there are 60 works to be done. From that, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 6 sprints are there. In each sprint, you are doing almost 10 works, and then each 10 work, like in the first sprint, you showed that this is a staging area. From the staging area, you're extracting the data. From the extraction data, then the next sprint is that you're preparing a data mart, maybe relational models or data vault, etc., etc. So then the number of works is reducing over the period of sprints. So then different sprints in x-axis, and the number of works to be done in y-axis. Maybe, as we already mentioned about, that backlog is always emergent, which means there were 60 works, 10 works were done, but 2 works got added. So then it can be 52. From 52, 40 works are done, again 5 got added. Then at the end there is 45. So this kind of structure could be there. And then yeah, that is how the burn down technique is plotted. But then you draw a straight line, and then if the progress of the work is below, then it is good, else it is bad, or else it shows that there is some delay or something. But then overall, yeah, this is the technique to track the progress during achieving a product goal. This is one technique. And then the next is burnt up technique. So something is going up, so it means that this is a measurement of what works are executed. For example, sprint 1, sprint 2, sprint 3, sprint 4. From the cumulative, let's say cumulative is 60, and in the first sprint you executed 10 works, in the second sprint 20 works, in the third sprint 40 works, something like that. So here you are tracking the progress, but then the backlog is emergent. So then from 60 it remained constant, but then 10 works got added, so 70. Then it's like there are 2 lines, and then like it is measuring what works are done. It's not like the burn down technique where works are all from the cumulative works are deducted, but this is like what works are done already. This doesn't show how many balance works are there, but we have to do it manually. So then this is burnt up technique, easy peasy till now. The last one is a cumulative flow. Well, cumulative flow is like okay, in the x-axis there are sprint 1, sprint 2, sprint 3, sprint 4. In the y-axis there is number of works. Let's say in the first sprint the red ones are not done, number of works done is the green ones, and in progress is like the yellow one. So then in this way you measure if the number of works are increasing, then the red ones increase. Like in this scenario, the 10 extra works got added, so the red ones got increased. In that way, cumulatively you are measuring how many works done and how many works got added and how many works are balanced and how many works are in progress. So 3 things we saw: burnt up, burn down, and cumulative flow. So this is how you measure how your journey of achieving your goal. Well, to recap everything, Scrum flowchart. Well, in the first scene, you decide all the tasks to be done. That is a kind of a version 1 backlog. Then you create sprints from the backlog. Then you execute the sprints, and then the backlogs are refined. Increments are done or delivered, and then there is reflection. And then again this process continues. It's like a loop till we achieve the product goal that is planned. Okay, moving forward, then this is also the same kind of different same type of illustration of the Scrum, like train, no further requirement, new development, repeat, deliver, validate, implement. Well, one thing I would like to tell you that, as we already discussed, that Scrum is a continuous iteration, and but then I've tried to avoid Scrum from turning into a flaccid Scrum. And what do you mean by flaccid Scrum? Please Google it. Well, it means progress is slow because the quality is low. That shouldn't be the case when you're working in Scrum. The quality should be of topmost quality. Flaccid Scrums are not acceptable. For example, if you're executing a big enterprise system, and then there is data quality issue there, then never slack off from improving the quality before the increment, because it is the Scrum team's responsibility to deliver good works. There is no deviation, there is no excuse. We cannot say the learning curve is high and we are growing towards it. That is not acceptable. Decide, plan accordingly, and deliver good works rather than flaccid Scrum or quality low works. This is a good overview that I took from my course when I did the Udemy course, and then here it shows a kind of how the Scrum goes, and yeah, there are different elements and these are different type of frameworks for different situations. And then yeah, this is, so if you are executing some construction, or if you're executing a Scrum, using a Scrum for a project management, etc., etc., you can use some of these frameworks to for your works. I will not go into the detail. Please look into that, and yeah, it's self-explanatory. I don't want to waste time. Okay, moving forward. So this is the end of part 4. I hope everyone learned a lot about the Scrum in general, and this is sufficient, I think, to grow yourself into a Scrum Master, a product owner, etc., etc. But then this gives segmentation to your way of thinking, and then you can, for if you think something, then you can segment it into a framework, and then accordingly give your answers to the management team. But then overall it makes you more structured, makes your thinking also structured, and helps you with good discussions. Okay, have a nice day, guys. We'll see each other in the next video. Till then, bye bye.